Okay, so we're gonna wash this side of the house. I literally just knocked on this door because we were in the area, asked if they wanted to get it cleaned. They said yes. So we're just gonna do this one side, but I wanted to create this video because I've been asked 100 times, how do you wash a house? What is a downstream injector? How do you soft wash? So right here we have a 4 gallon a minute, 4,400 PSI, pressure washer, belt drive. And right here is this little tool everybody needs to have. It's called a downstream injector. You can see it runs through a tube, and we have this tube that runs right to this bucket. This bucket is literally just sodium hypochlorite. Right here, you can get it at Walmart. 10% sodium hypochlorite. It's the same thing as bleach. The only difference is bleach is only about 6% and it costs more. So you can use more of this. We use it straight. We do not mix it with water. You can mix Dawn dish soap. You can mix Gain, any kind of like dish soap, laundry detergent. A lot of people will make fun of you if you use Dawn or Dish. Like guys who've been in it for a while, don't listen to them. It works. You know, as you start getting better and better, get Apple Wash, get Agent Holt, or not Agent Holt, but Agent Green, whatever you need to get. But you can see here, chemical injector connected to the power washer. I'm gonna turn it on. Terrence just turned the water on. Right, we have our hose connected to the water source, connected to the power washer. All right, now Terrence is gonna fire up the pressure washer and he's gonna start soaping that side. All right, you can see how dirty it is. Now you can see here on the gun, we've got the pink tip. That's the tip you can get at Lowe's, Walmart, really anywhere. It's a soap hydrol tip. Now watch what happens when he sprays the house. Again, this is sodium hypochlorite, so all that green stuff you see in there, all that is gonna bring it off. Watch. Now you can see he can easily reach the top, no problem. The top's really not bad. You hear that popping, that means there's air in the line. Once the popping stops, that means the soap is pretty much being sucked up. You can see. Terrence, spray that window real quick. You can see when he sprays the window. Yeah, it's pretty bad water pressure. It's okay though. Bad water pressure, which is kind of a bad thing with the 4 GPM, but it works. All right, now he's just gonna soap up the house. No high pressure. You literally never use pressure on a house. Now, as once he soaps this whole thing up, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna cut back to a later part of the video. And actually, he's going to do something. I think he's checking to make sure the chemical tube's in, which it looks like the chemical tube may have fallen out, but it's no big deal. You see here, a lot of guys will say start at the bottom, work your way up. To me, I think that's bullshit. They say it leaves streaks. If you do a good job cleaning the whole thing, there should be no streaks either way, but that's personal preference. I've heard it before. I've been criticized for it on the forums, on my Facebook page. I really don't care. I've never loved streaks on a house, and I pretty much wash it the same way every time. Here, T. Look, you can see where he was soaping it up. It's not gone yet. It's gonna take normally about 5 minutes of dwell time to go away. Like I said, I'm gonna take a little cut break here, and then I'll come back in a couple of minutes when it's done. All right, we're back here. Now you can see there's Terrence. He's rinsing. The soap's been on there for maybe about 7 or 8 minutes now. We got to the job maybe 15 minutes ago, max. And you can see all the mold's pretty well gone. Now he's just rinsing it all off, all that loose dirt, getting the soap off of there so it doesn't dry on there. Terrence, waterfall it. I like to do the waterfall method when I rinse because it allows you to go a lot faster. Basically, for those of you who don't know, waterfall basically means you were to start putting water at the top, and you'd let it build up. So you'd keep the gun in one spot for about 20-30 seconds to let a bunch of water start running down, and then you can just chase that water, and it allows you. And he's doing it right here. He'll keep it in one spot there, and you can kind of see how all that water starts to build up and start running down. See, it starts running down the entire siding, and then it takes all that soap with it. Then when you chase it, that way you don't have to start at the top and soap every single spot. You let it waterfall and let the momentum of the gravity with the water take most of the soap off, brings off most of the dirt, and it's just a much faster way of rinsing. Now he's coming over here. Doing that again. I think you guys got pretty much the gist of it. That's basically how you soft wash with the downstream injector. Again, we're using a 4 gallon a minute machine. You can use a 2 gallon a minute machine. I've done it so many times in the past with the downstream injector. Use a 4 gallon a minute machine, 2 gallon a minute machine, 8 gallon a minute machine. It really does not matter. I'll get in a little bit closer so you can see it a little bit better from a different angle. So you can see how clean that came. Power washer's about to die, you can tell. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's the after product. Not even done yet, still rinsing it. It'll look much cleaner.